What's going on, YouTube world? This is your guy, your internet brother, your internet friend, Sealz the man, and I want to thank you once again for always coming back and rocking out with me as I talk about my imperfect journey of being a man and continuing in that journey, but through that journey, hopefully bringing value to you as well. So thank you once again. So today I'm gonna break down some real deal questions that I asked myself when I wanted to commit to the woman. And this is the same type of questions that a lot of men like me ask themselves when they come across a great, wonderful, beautiful woman. As y'all know, I talk about understanding the mind of good men, decent men on this channel, so this is crucial, essential in understanding your guy's mindset when it came to his approach to you. So the first question that I asked myself, and that many men ask themselves when they see a woman that they want to commit to, is she really this dope? Is this woman really this cool? Like, this seems too good to be true. She's checking off all the boxes in my mental checklist. I'm looking for imperfections in our conversation, in our dialogue, when we hang out, the things we talk about, our beliefs, and she's checking off every single one. This can't be real, right? When decent men come across a dope woman, a cool woman, a fantastic, amazing, beautiful woman, and I'm not talking about beautiful on the outside, I'm talking about beautiful throughout her being. Sometimes it is hard to believe if it's true. If you are genuinely being yourself, especially if that man has been through some things. Let me tell you, if that man has been through some rocky experiences, scary experiences, not so good women who just wanted them for what they had, abusive women even. A lot of men have been through those experiences. So when we come across a dope, fantastic, amazing, a blessing in a woman, sometimes it can seem too good to be true. So we ask ourselves, is this true? Is this genuine? Is this authentic? Because if it is, man, oh man, I might have something special here. Thus me wanting to commit to you. That want to commit is valid because of this woman's greatness and her compatibility with me. And that leads me to the second question that a decent man that I asked myself once I figured out that she really is this dope, this cool, this amazing for me. I asked myself, can she be my best friend? Is she my best friend? And that question pertains to those who took a friendship to a relationship. You know, there are a lot of relationships out there that started off as friends first. Is she my best friend? Can I come to her for whatever, whenever, however, about whatever? Can I talk to her about anything? Can I count on her? Can I depend on her? Will she judge me for my lack of? Will she be there for me? Will she be my best friend? When we think about best friend, we think about a lot of things, right? A lot of amazing things. When I think about my best friend, I think about the way they make me feel on the good days and the bad days. I think about the things they do for me without asking. I think about the non-judgment and the accountability they have for me because they care about me. Those are the things that best friends are made of. Is she that to me? You see, I believe that your partner, your lover, your lifelong plus one should be your best friend. That is my opinion. Even if she turns into your best friend, I feel like there has to be some kind of a solid, relatable, dependable, immovable relationship in a friendship between you and your partner. That's just my feeling on it. Because you find a lot of these relationships today don't last because they were never friends to begin with. They got together on lust, or the things they had, or the things they could do for each other. They got together on a business situation. They got together on something other than being just plain best friends. So we ask ourselves, can this woman be my best friend? I don't play around with that term. If I call you my best friend, I really mean it. And that is because you proved yourself as such. Are you my best friend? Then we move on to this next question. And that is this woman, or can this woman be my forever peace or my forever pain? You see, I don't have the time for toxicity. I don't have the time for pain. I don't have the time for abuse, mental abuse, verbal abuse, emotional abuse. I don't have the time to play games with any woman. I don't have the time to be questioning how you make me feel, questioning what I mean to you, because all of those things bring pain, and I don't have time for that. I don't want that. Even if I did have time for it, I don't desire that, right? And a lot of men don't either, especially when they are decent men, because decent men want something out of life. They want something out of the partner that they are with. They want to build something. They want to create something great with their love and their lover. So we do not have time to mess that up. So we will ask ourselves, will you be my forever peace? Can I come to you? Will you bring me serenity? Will you bring me a peace of mind In the times that I need you the most, can I depend on you? Do you calm me down when I want to become the Incredible Hulk, when I want to knock somebody's head off? Do you make me realize the consequences of my actions? Do you make me realize what there is to lose? Are you my balance? Do you bring me that peace? Or do you have traits of pain? Are you toxic? Are you about drama? Are you about putting me in situations where I need to defend you and defend myself because you're running your mouth so much? Because you're talking about people, because you're being negative? Do I need to always be in guard mode around you and with you because of your personality, because of how you are? Do you really like me? Do you even love me? Do you really even want to be with me? Is this what we have fake? Are you using me? Is this a forever pain? So before I commit to you, before I even want to commit to you, I need to know if you're going to be my forever peace or my forever pain. And this next question that we ask ourselves is almost a subset of the question that I just asked, and that is, how do you handle conflict internally and externally? So let's talk about internally first. Let's break down internally. You'll see a lot of relationships, they'll have arguments or disagreements, and when the partners do not handle conflict in a healthy manner or in a manner of love, the results are usually abuse, verbal abuse, physical abuse, or the results are the partners giving up on each other easily, without trying to make it work, without taking the courage to find a solution. When relationships or partners do not know how to handle conflict internally, it shows clues on how they think about things. It also shows clues on the weakness of their conviction. So the way you handle issues internally matters so much. And it's not just about the two partners together. It's also about how you, as an individual, handles conflict in you. Because the way you handle conflict in you will affect me as your lover, as your partner, as your man, because your world is now my world. The things that goes on your world goes on in mine now, because we are now one, right? What affects you affects me. So I need to know that you're able to handle not just our conflicts in our internal relationships, but the conflicts that goes on in you. And if you don't, it's okay, because I'm here to help you with that. But in order to help you with that, I need to know what's going on in you, in your head, in your spirit. But that's part of conflict resolution in thyself. You won't tell me your problems if you don't understand and are mature enough to realize that you need help. Realizing that you need help is a part of conflict resolution. How you handle issues within yourself, right? But then you also have externally. How will you react if you see a woman staring at me from across the room? Are you going to automatically snap, or are you just going to ignore it and play it cool? How are you going to react when things outside of your control tries to get the best of you or tries to upset you? Because once again, if you snap, I'm going to have to defend you. I'm going to have to protect you. If you react in a violent way or an upset way, me as your man is going to have to deal with it too. So, are you that type of woman who snaps and reacts violently, or speaks what's on her mind all the time, not putting other people's feelings in consideration? How are these situations going to go with us when things outside of our control happens? What is the state of your responses to life? I need to know these things as your man, because if I'm going to commit to you, I need to know what to prepare for, but I also need to know your temper, because a lot of people who don't know how to handle situations have bad tempers. And sometimes those people don't just snap on other people, they will snap on their own partner. And the last question I want to bring up, which is especially prevalent to today's generation, is, are you truly available? Are you truly free for me? Because before I commit to you, I need to know you're able to commit to me too. We ain't doing this one-way thing. I am not giving my all when you giving me some. I am not giving you the whole pie when you giving me a slice. That is not happening today and any other day, all right? Because I'm trying to build something great, something worth it, something powerful, something of value. I'm not trying to go half-butt with my relationships, right? But the reason why I say this is prevalent to today's generation, because I feel like a lot of people, men and women, are juggling their options nowadays. Especially with social media, you have access to a lot of people across the globe. So because you have these increased amounts of options, it is difficult for some people to focus in or hone in on just one option, because they have a breadth of options. So I asked myself this, and a lot of men, decent men, will ask themselves this: are you available for me? Straight up. Because at this point, we're beyond dating. We're beyond courting. We've been together for a while. Now I want to commit to you. But can you do that for me? And I need to know this answer, because that will direct my next steps, my next moves with you. The best way to avoid drama and possible trauma and any type of confusion is to know whether or not the situation that you are in is 100%. Because when it is not 100%, there is a chance that whatever y'all have will fall flat. I need to know these things. So these are the questions that decent men ask themselves when they want to commit to a woman. And these are the same exact questions that I asked myself before I committed. So I hope you enjoyed this video, as this is awesome in understanding the mind of decent men. I will catch you on my next video. Peace and blessings. Goodbye.